go. We arrived Victor Harbour after a lovely drive through like Langhorne Creek, Malang area, twisty bits. Very nice drive, and I think we're just gonna stealth camp here at the Victor Times office. I'm not sure where Tom is. I think it was his birthday yesterday, so he's probably gone. But stealth camping, I mean, if I can either camp at the campground and just sleep in the car at the caravan park, but why not save $50 and just sleep here in the stealth camp? Fold the seats down. We're right here in the middle of town, so let's do that, hey? Let's do that. It's a plan. Hey Twig, got a plan? Good girl. Here's the Victor Harbour Times office, and look, the Islander. The Islander, the Fleurieu Sun, and the Times are all run by SA Today. Off the road, Twig, and it's a lovely old building. It's the old telegraph station. So this is where all my colleagues work, in the old telegraph station. 1866. Wow. Super old. Super old. Let's go check out the foreshore. This is where the Cockle Express train goes. There's the station. And the train goes that way to Goolwa. Stop. Here we are in the foreshore, and check out the lovely Norfolk pines. And there's someone rabbiting on about I think it's about the bowling club. Look at those puffy clouds. It's beautiful and calm. Would have been a good night to cross on the ferry, but hey, we'll do it tomorrow morning. Don't know why they've got that on the speaker.
Listen, thank you again for your attendance. Thank you for people who helped me in the kitchen.
Here we go. Check it out. High tide at Victor Harbour. Granite Island. Causeway. There's a boat over there. I think that's the Big Duck Tours. Microalgal bloom. How's the Serenity? How's the Serenity? We just missed the horse going in for the tramway. Poor old horsey. Pulling that massive tram all the way out to the island. Crazy. Here's a horse, Twig. It's a horse. It's a bit of a carnival atmosphere here on Saturday night. Carnival. Horses may bite. Pink nose. Hello. Good horsey. Did you have a good working day, mister?
No.
Mr. Ed? There's Granite Island. No dogs allowed. No dogs, Twig. Lovely fountain. Thirsty, Twig? Sumijul? Twiggy's drinking. Have some water. Good girl. Good girl. Beautiful fountain. Okay, we've set up Hotel Polstar. I'm going to try out the fancy blow-up mattress. Got the emergency and bushfire kits woolen blanket. We've got all the luxury mod cons. and Twiggy having dinner. She bailed up a rabbit, so there's rabbits in the Victor Harbour Times garden. We're chilling here, stealth camping. Steve Wallace would be proud of the stealth camping. Twiggy will keep me warm. She gets a bit claustrophobic in the night, but hopefully she can be in this spot here. I'll be in that spot there, and no one will know. Shh. Stealth camping. Stealth camping. Stealth camping for the win. Hotel Polstar. See you in the morning. Did you find a rabbit, Twig? So Twig found a rabbit last night and she chased it all the way. She bailed it up over there and chased it all the way past the station over there. What a bad Twig. And I also always forgot to film Hotel Polstar and get up and pack it up, and then I realised I should have filmed. But yeah, put that 60% seat down, and had the blow up mattress in there. It's a lot comfortabler than the swag actually, so that's been a revelation for me. Twig always gets a bit claustrophobic in the back, but she manages it. So now we can go back, and it did rain last night. It was pretty stormy. It wasn't stormy, it was just rainy. So that was good, sleeping in the car in Hotel Polstar here in Victor Harbour at the office. Okay, we topped up charged from 60 to 70 so that car said we'd get home with 25%. We were at 58, something like that, and we said we'd get home with 25. And just because I want to get home and then just be able to park it with 50%, I charged up to 70. I don't know if that's wrong or not. Probably cost me $5 or something like that, but hey. Alright, we did one more charge. We did the plug shed. Twig got a nice photo, and now we'll go up Inman Valley, back to the ferry and back home. Always a good feeling to get home after another fantastic trip. The hawks. Trying to get rabbies. and we're on the ferry. Not pole position though. We're not in pole position, we're behind us a Poxy hybrid. Uh-oh. Everybody's walking on. See the new ramp there? Twiggy, be careful, don't go off the edge. So this is the new, got the new alternate berth for the second ferry, so that one that can stay parked there. And then all that's been expanded so that the on-ramp for the cars waiting to get on, so that's much bigger than it used to be. And then there's a new boarding area, boarding ramp on the other side over there. It comes on over there, but at the moment everybody's just kind of walking on this way like that. There's a groodle twig. Groodle. Up goes the ramp. Up it comes on the SeaLink 2000. That would have seen a few cars drive over it in the last 25 years. SeaLink 2000. Here we go. Ka-chonk. Well, there was no satisfying clunk. That's annoying or disappointing. Here we go. I can smell the diesel. Pollution diesel. Off we go. Pushing off the new fenders. There's the new walking on bit. Nice blue and yellow. There's the skipper in his little box. Here we go. Fix it. SeaLink 2000. Will you stop shaking, please? Sit. Off we go. Into the southerly. Hope that's not my car.
Ranger?
Usually they are Ford Rangers.
Huh?
Usually they are the Ford Rangers.
That's right, yeah.
They always seem to go off. See you, mainland. Be back next month for a car service. She's rocking and a rolling. Hey, Twig. Twig. Twig, sit. Sit. Good job. The rain squall there. Coming home to some rain is nice. Disappointing we're not in pole, but we would have got less spray, I think. And Ferry's really empty.
Take the next left onto Bay Terrace, then turn right onto Middle Terrace.
Thanks, Google. I think I know how to get home. Yeah, Ferry's really empty. Like the whole road back there is completely empty. So even though there's only one ferry operating, not many people come to Kangaroo Island in winter, even though it's the nicest time to visit. Keep that in mind. If you're ever going to come to Kangaroo Island, come in winter when it's all green and there's even less people. The worst time to come is in December, January, because there's too many people. The best time's in the green winter time. Let's go home.
Something that we should be.
Thank you.
Something that we certainly saw that kind of outcome for large portions of the Cold War, because we wanted to end an existential threat or a critical national security threat. So under those types of circumstances, you would want to start to think through, are there, what are the security implications, and weigh those properly. Want to, completely cast aside this idea just on a far-fetched
In 400 meters, turn left onto Thomas Wilson Street, B23.
This idea of optimization, and then are there ways that the U.S. could do this, like active measures? Because the Russians, of course, are completely unconstrained. I mean, they're doing everything they can to drive wedges into European societies, into U.S. society. They're looking at this scenario and seeing where they could, light the fires. We don't do that, but it is something that we should be. First of all,
take the next left onto Thomas Wilson Street, B23.
Aware of the fact that they're doing it.
Did you have a good trip? Tell me what your favourite part was, Twig. Was it seeing a rabbit? A rabbit? You're seeing a rabbit at Victor Harbour? Was it? Going to see the oranges? Having a swim in the river? You're such a good road trip dog, Twig. Good job. Yep, we're back home. Took the car to the car wash. Took myself to the wash and sporting a goatee for a minute here. Did the shave. Looking a bit Walter White actually, even though I never really watched that show, Breaking Bad. But anyway, rambling on. Yeah, we made it. Oh yeah, got a Renmark sticker. Where is that going to fit? Maybe here? Maybe there? I'm conscious of I eventually want to get a proper fast charger V2G charger here, but might need a new charging board. Yeah, so we made it. We've stashed the oranges under here, so we're going to empty out the rest of the car. Oh, sorry, I was interrupting. We went to the car wash. Polstar, even though it wasn't really, I didn't get pole positions. I wasn't that up the back, but I always wash it anyway, and it didn't rain on the drive home. Unfortunately, the road was really wet, so the underside got washed. All the dog wee from Turbo at the Cotty Orchard was washed off. It's looking pretty clean. Cleaned up the back. Probably can't see, but cleaned up the back there. Where Twiggy sits was a bit hairy and sandy. There's sand in the Murray River. Can't guess where it came from. Yeah, anyway, we're going to undo the rest of the unpacking. But yeah, another really successful trip. Oh, we can do the trip stats. We can do the trip stats. Hopefully my battery in the phone doesn't cut out. And I already had a look. But yeah, so 1,141 kilometers, or 0.7 in there. 17.8 kilowatt hour per 100, so that's pretty okay efficiency. I guess 16 would have been better, but 17's not too bad. 15 hours and 29 minutes behind the wheel, including charging time and just sitting in the car, and 77 kilometers an hour. And then today, coming up over the Inman Valley through that range there, we were doing some uphill and downhill, and some yeah, we weren't driving slowly, we were doing the speed limit. So 19.1 kilowatt hours is that what we did today. So you can see there, overall the whole trip was a little bit more efficient than what we did today. 1 hour and 50 minutes, just a short trip, average of 68 kilometers an hour, but lots of stopping and starting, zooming around corners and stuff. There she disappears. So yeah, good timing. Hopefully the battery is gonna about run out, but had a good night, sleep in the car, enjoyed that blow up inflatable mattress. It's a lot better than the swag foam actually, so I'm going to be using that, and probably don't even really need to bring the swag. If I just bring the tent, and that blow up mattress would be a lot smaller and I could fit more in the car. So but having the swag's good, because you know you could just roll it out in worst case scenario without putting the tent up or anything, as long as it was not raining. Yeah, so another really good trip. We've booked the Polstar in for a service in 6 weeks time. We've already booked our Airbnb. Can't see my hat. Oh, it looks alright. There's the logo. Booked the Airbnb in Unley and got the car service there at Volvo. Oh, the light went out. Here we go. And so that'll be good. Contemplating changing the tyres too. They've done 46,000. Yeah, so well, that's the odometer. The car, we didn't look at that. 46,247. 46,247. So, yup. Polstar's almost going to get to 50,000. Alright, I'm going to go back and unpack the oranges and the almonds. Might give you a look at that and do the rest of the stuff, and then get ready for work tomorrow back at the desk. Thanks for watching another road trip with me and Twig. Catch you in the next one. Alright, this is the inflatable mattress. You pump it like that, push down on it, it pumps up and it stays up really, really nice, and you don't feel the floor like you do with the swag. So thumbs up for this contraption, and look, it folds up pretty tight. It folds up a lot smaller than that too if you get all the air out, but yeah, that's the go. Tent, blanket, swag. Look, it's too dark for this, but there's the secret stash of oranges. Look at them. Look at them. Magnificent. That's the top knot, my absolute favourite. See that, Twig? That's where we were. So we've got the top knots. Cara blood oranges. And summerinas. A whole bag of summerinas. And then we had the 2 big bags of almonds up in the front. Up in the bonnet. For the trip back. Yeah, let's eat some oranges for dinner.